MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Glenn Sparkman is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Castellanos at second. Pruitt on at first with 2 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Settling in now, Jordan Luplow. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. On the ground is short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
From the belt, the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jared Quintana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
All right,
Rounded
he's
up
up,
the first
he's up.
baseline. The second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want.
So two gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. The 1-1 pitch. Down to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
Pruitt.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Luplow waits on it. And that retires the side. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Cishek has thrown a little over 50 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game.
4
Pitching,
hours, Dan.
fielding, and hitting.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Indians will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this.
Let's play ball. 3. Take out. Full 4. Take your base. Out.
Striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Swing and a liner. Foul. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Clevenger, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
The catcher,
Stepping into the box, Jared Quintana. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. It's digging in, Antonio Calderon, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. To short, hit hard, backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Jordan Luplow.
One dot on the ground is short. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit.
In now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Aaron Luke answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And that misses 2-2. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Pruitt. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Mad Dog Pruitt coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Hardly pulled to second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice shot. Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now batting, Jeimer Candelario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Royals strand a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Glenn Dietrich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit.
2-2-2.
Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. And they get the force over there for the first out. So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Mad Dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The Tribe entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Kansas City. Coming to the plate now, Glenn Dietrich. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Dietrich.
0-1, here it comes. Round to short, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly, there's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
5-2 the final today. The Kansas City Royals. from the place effect.
Let's play ball. 3. Out.
Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. You see a guy taking swings like this, I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Pham stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton facing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 34 home runs now on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here now the 2-2. Is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, but the beat is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo.
Number 64.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it.
2.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he...
Hit out towards second. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mad Dog Pruitt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. McCormick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but
the next twin up, Tyler Austin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells this guy when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be certain.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Austin is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now. So much of this game is situated. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jonathan Scope.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Pruitt is up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt will get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The relay, and he'll make it to third with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeimer Candelario.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On the year, Candelario carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 0-2 count. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
Into the box, Tyler Austin, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 0-1, here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rosario is right there as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jeimer Candelario.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pruitt at second with 2 down. Three and 1 now. Kevin Kramer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 3-2 pitch. This is popped up. Just foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
16. Tuesday Night Baseball is on the
Play ball. Out.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Timothy McCormick, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things around in a hurry. To short, Pruitt scoops it up, throw gets him, 2 down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
So striding forward now, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Jared Quintana. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Pruitt leads off second with nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Jamer Candelario.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on the outside.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Taken for strike 3. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 44.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. He's set. The payoff pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to get there with a 1-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Jared Quintana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-2, here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. Now in the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Trevor Hildenberger answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Kramer. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Twins bull. Leading off the inning, Andres Valido, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hard on the ground is short. Pruitt moving to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Minnesota used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gabriel Moya wins his 3rd of the season.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins.
He's safe. That's ball 4. Out. Out.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next.
What's the play ball? He's out. He's out.
Stepping up now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in, Jared Quintana. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Pruitt on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCormick is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. He had a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is go down 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Cave. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
The ground out to short. Pruitt fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Mad Dog Pruitt, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
Ready for another chance? Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Kepler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Minnesota jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor May earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign.